G'day, Matt from down under here. Fuck. G'day, Matt from down under here. Want to show the field test today. Here we are. Here's the bugger, all gone up. Now this is just the VRX, not the VRX Pro. It's got a pair of, antennas, just the True RC with the MMCX connector straight into the VTX. USB-C battery pack power thing, and the HDMI to DisplayPort converter. Just for tidying up, I used a small PD dummy load thing to drive the VRX, and everything is in the one package with a very nasty looking clip. So let's get down to business. Just put it on the belt here. Yeah. And then plug it in. So no tripod there, and more like a AV lackey. The system running with today is the Ascent GT Pro. I've bashed it into a Mini 25. It was easy to do. I didn't want to rip apart any of my 5 inches, and this is running dual antennas, just like the main design, small dipoles in the arms. So we're just going to be flying in 1080p 60 today, and because that's all the VRX is good for at the moment when going through these classes. But the VRX Pro in 100 and 120 frames a second, especially 120 frames a second, will be quite unique. Looking forward to it. So let's power up this puppy. Not really the subject of today, but the Ascent GT Pro is a beast. That's all I can tell you. I didn't have a 12 volt BEC I could run this off that sustained the current, so it's basically running off VBAT. I believe it is the Avatar Pro camera that the product specifies with this one. Lights on, fans are whirling. Let's give it a crack. I'm going to bring the glasses online, so just power up the power bank. Just wait for the glasses to kick in. So yeah, we're going to get a bit of latency today. 1080p 60 ain't, the greatest, but it's the only compatible mode natively at the moment that I'm getting. There we go. Let's record the screen so you can see some of the settings. Here's of course, it's just down here on the belt. Okay, so the orientation on the belt here matches the orientation on the menus, which is sort of handy. Now this is firmware 18, unlocked, so I can't really change it off 1080p. Interesting things with the wattage. So we're going to do 4 watt auto today, low latency. Let's get the camera into race mode, and we set white balance to a fixed value, going on Cadex's documentation. Well, that's nasty, that's a bit cold. That's a bit better. And 3D noise reduction off. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's go back. Piss all that menu off. I always fly in 20 megahertz bandwidth. Because I'm, boss like that. Okay, so yes, does get a little bit strange. All right, so the pig tune's a bit stuffed. Does get a little bit strange in the goggles when the drone comes near you. You do see it, this sort of bifocal sort of structure the goggles have. The glasses, sorry, I've got to stop saying goggles. The bifocal structure of the glasses allows us to, I'm going to do power dive this. Allows us to look in. So you do have to be a little bit concentrating when you're doing stuff.
He's been replaced.
Let's go for a punch out. Yeah, the pid's a bit stuffed. The GT Pro is bloody heavy. This thing's tuned for a DJI 04 on 3S pack, but the GT Pro in its config with the fan is about 200 grams heavier, so not great. Now, I just want to make sure no one's around. I'll have the latency up on the screen, running that little graph I do. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. But yeah, I'm just cruising around. So latencies, you know, it is what it is. The key is proving this whole system works together, because when 1080p 100 and 120 are in, you know, we're talking a drastic reduction in frame timing, especially from 60 to 120. That's going to be mad. And there's no goggle that can do 120p on the market. All the analog stuff has always had the HDMI as an afterthought, not an integral piece of the kit. This is where the naysayers are going to come in, the haters are going to come in and say, oh yeah, but it's not analog, the latency sucks. Well, I've got news for you. A lot of people like visual fidelity instead of latency. I'm one of them, but I'm probably a bit of a shit pilot. But anyway, this is giving you some field view. You can see I can navigate this even with my shit pilot level. Might bring it back in now. Yeah, so it's not about the tune, it's not about the quad today. It's about the video system and the glasses. God, it looks good. I can see my drone coming towards me very slowly. That is a weird sensation. I can watch my own punch outs, hang on. Oh, that's mental. And then just come back to it in the glasses. It's a new way, guys. What can I say? It's just different. And it will drive a different market. It will be aligned with the people and the companies that are building this stuff, not the companies that used to build this stuff. And there you go. Yeah.